Welcome back to Talk of the Town. Joining me now is Marty Daly from Conney Safety Products. How are you today?
I'm doing wonderful, thank you. Thanks for having me.
Oh, absolutely, pleasure to have you on. So let's talk a little bit. I know that Conney Safety's been around in the Madison area for a long time, right? It's 60 years?
Right,
Is that
that's
right?
correct, yes.
Wow, that's impressive. So tell me a little bit about what you do and what types of products and services you specialize in.
Oh, absolutely. So Conney Safety started as a family company, as you mentioned, 60 plus years ago.
Very impressive.
And very exciting, and even before OSHA, and those of you that don't know, the Occupational Safe and Health and Safety Board that oversees and regulates a lot of the requirements to keep workers safe in the workplace started in 1970. And so Conney Safety predated that. And in 1970, when the regulations and things started to catch up, Conney was already in business providing safer work environments, right? So quite a bit ahead of the curve. So an exciting time, and really what we do is we provide safer work environments.
Yeah.
So anything from hard hats to earplugs to eyewear, things of that nature.
And that's incredibly important and definitely not something that should be forgotten. So
Right. Well, it's important to keep people safe at work.
Certainly, certainly. So it's another thing, other than being around for 60 years already, Conney Safety is a lot larger than I realized. You guys have a parent company, Wesco Distribution, based out of Pittsburgh, correct? So why is Conney based in Madison?
Well, first of all, Madison's amazing, and I think as you
agree
all would
with you
agree,
there.
right? And myself being a transplant, I relocated with my family here about 2 years ago, just based on the opportunity. So as you take a look at Madison, you take a look at the workers and the environment and the sustainability of a town like this, and you look at a company like Conney that's been in this market for over 60 years, it makes sense to stay put. We're very focused on continuing to support the community and continue to expand the business. As you look at Wesco, as you mentioned, it's an $8 billion company with locations across the United States. 9 full-service distribution centers across the United States, and Madison and Conney Safety is one of those distribution centers.
Well,
so it's a long-term part of the Wesco enterprise.
Yeah, that's very important. And I think especially you'd probably agree with Madison, it's just been growing and growing and growing. New apartments, new restaurants, new businesses left and right. So hopefully you're not getting bored over here.
No, we're not. Actually, in the last year and a half, we've added 70 plus people into the business and built out the sales organization. So we're always constantly looking for new talent, and it's an exciting environment to work in.
So in that same vein, let's talk a little bit about what the future has in store for Conney Safety.
Sure. Well, as I mentioned, we continue to expand our field sales organization. We're expanding into our safety services business, so our capability to get out and to deploy solutions across the United States and even North America, utilizing Madison as a center of excellence for safety products is really what we're after and where we're headed.
So let's talk a little bit to the viewers at home and to any of the companies listening out there. Why should they care about safety? What makes Conney stand out and what you do for them in a safety fashion?
Yeah, well, that's a great question. I mean, at the end of the day, we get up and go to work every day so that we can come home and be with our families. And that's really what Conney Safety does, is provides the products to keep workers safe when they go to work so they can come home at night. So whether it's climbing inside a grain bin or working on a construction site, if you're climbing into a small area, a confined space, there could be noxious gases, things along those lines. We provide the equipment that keep people safe so that they can come home at night and spend that time with their families.
I love that, because those are jobs that are going to get done, and a lot of jobs there's always that little bit of a danger factor, but you're mitigating that as much as possible and making families feel comfortable that their loved ones are safe at work and you're taking care of them.
Well, it's exciting to think about coming to work every day and being able to help other people out in their lives. And not every company can say that that's what they do every day.
It's very rewarding, isn't it?
It's great.
So let's talk a little bit about some of the challenges that you're facing at Conney. What are the biggest challenges in your marketplace right now?
Well, I think everyone would agree when you're in the industrial space like we are, the economy's challenging right now. We're not getting a lot of help. I joke around with the team that you either have headwinds or you have tailwinds. And we have a lot of headwind right now, so it's challenging. We're out there working every day to take market share and to expand the knowledge that people have around safety products and the importance of keeping environments safe for workers. One of the great things about a business like ours is safety will always be a topic of conversation, regardless of where business goes.
Oh, that's going to be there every single day, day in and day out.
Absolutely.
So you'll be around for a long time to come.
That's the plan.
So real quick, we've just got time for one more question.
Sure.
Are you guys hiring, and what talent might you be looking for a viewer listening at home?
Right, well, thank you for asking that question. We're always hiring talented people. We're always looking for people within the sales organization as well as marketing, as I mentioned, product management, supplier relations, folks that are really up-and-comers and want to have a lot of focus on their career in the future.
And be part of that growth that you're talking about. Well, thank you very much, Marty Daly from Conney Safety Products. Stay tuned. We'll be right back with more Talk of the Town.
Thanks for having me.